This Mules basketball video is brought to you by Warrensburg Collision, the official collision center of UCM Athletics.
You're going into your second year. What would you just say some kind of things you learned about the conference in your first year?
Well, I don't know if I learned this, but just it really jumped out just how good the conference is, one. How many great institutions are in the MIAA. When we go on the road, the support, the home crowds are phenomenal. And just how good the coaches are. Night in and night out, you can't sneak up on anybody. I mean, it's just overall, you know, it's hard to find a better Division II conference.
All we said last year, you know, new year, obviously, you were in your first year, but you had those players left over from that national championship team. But other than a couple of them now, that's all done with.
Yeah, we have 12 new guys, and it's been fun to get to mold those guys that have came from Division I high school. We got 6 freshmen out there, which is the most I've ever coached, and it's been fun to mold and get those guys to playing how we want to play, along with Kyle Wolf and Tony Cochran, Woody and Sam Bothy, and just that's probably been the most fun in my career, is just trying to bring the team together, because I've never had so many new guys along with the freshmen, like I said, and it's been a challenge getting everybody on the same page, and we're still a huge work in progress, and we will be probably first semester, but they've been a good group to work. The new guys have brought a freshness to not only myself but our coaching staff as well.
So with all those new guys, and without giving away any secrets, are you going to be playing anything really different this year, offensive, defensive?
You know, I think we'll score a lot different than we did last year. Last year we had what I consider the 2 best interior post players in the conference as far as scoring ability. They both shot 60% from the field with Brennan and Dylan, where we slowed things down at times just to get them touches in the paint, where we thought we had a clear advantage. And we will score more from the perimeter this year. We'll probably play a little bit faster. You know, I had never had the luxury of having 2 guys that were capable of score in the post as well as those 2 guys. And so we're kind of getting back to how I like to play, getting up and down the floor a little bit more.
And then rule change-wise, you know, how do you feel like it's going to affect the game overall? How do you feel like it's going to specifically affect MIAA teams?
Well, it's going to be ugly basketball, especially early on, with all the coaches and players getting used to all these rule changes, and they're not just minor. We've gone through some minor changes, what I feel like, but these are significant changes as far as the time and just the you know, shot clock, which will make the game a little bit more faster paced. And there's 27 new rules changes, and that's a lot in 1 year, and especially with the women side as well, them getting used to them. We play doubleheaders once we get in the league play, and so it'll be some interesting doubleheader nights as far as the league, especially early on when we start league so early in early December. So I'm curious to see how they work out, and I think some of them are really good. Some of them needed to happen, and some others that interesting to see what they look like.
This Mules basketball video is brought to you by Warrensburg Collision, the official collision center of UCM Athletics.